If you want to know the best Oscar-winning movies, you should definitely watch our ranking for the Best Picture winners of the 1970s.
And you're gonna tell me what appeals to women.
I know enough to know that great big dumb cowboy crap of yours don't appeal to nobody except every Jackie on 42nd Street.
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. The French Connection, 1971.
All right, Popeye's here. Get your hands on your heads. Get off the bar and get on the wall.
The French Connection is a 1971 action thriller film directed by William Friedkin and stars Gene Hackman, Roy Scheider, and Fernando Rey. Two police officers, Jimmy Popeye Doyle and Buddy Cloudy Russo, run into a pursuit to uncover the source of heroin being smuggled into the United States from Europe. What happens when it turns out to be a French connection and the person behind it is a sophisticated gentleman named Alain Charnier? The game of chase begins as there are no rules and no holds barred when Popeye cuts loose.
Now, Westbury, my ass. I got him on the shuttle at Grand Central. Now, what the hell's going on up there? I make him come out of the hotel. He was free as a bird. He went on a solo wake.
What the hell are you talking about?
Number 9. Midnight Cowboy, 1969.
How am I supposed to know that? I mean, you gotta tell a person these things.
I'm a hustler.
Shh. All right, you're a hustler.
Midnight Cowboy is a 1969 buddy drama film directed by John Schlesinger and stars Jon Voight and Dustin Hoffman. The naive Joe Buck quits his job of dishwasher and travels from his small Texas hometown to New York City, expecting to make money as a hustler. When he meets Ratso Rizzo, an outcast with a similar past, the two form an unlikely bond. The film won 3 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay, and is the only X-rated film ever to win Best Picture.
You know what you need? You need my friend O'Daniel. He operates the biggest stable in town. In fact, in the whole goddamn metropolitan area. It's stupid a stunt like you paying. I mean, you don't want to be stupid.
Number 8. Patton, 1970.
Send him up to the front. You hear me? You goddamn coward!
Patton is a 1970 epic biographical war film directed by Franklin J. Schaffner and stars George C. Scott and Carl Michael Vogler. Set during the 1940s, Patton follows the story of General George S. Patton, a tank commander serving in North Africa after America's defeat in the Kasserine Pass battle. Due to his temper and stubbornness, General Patton often finds himself unable to follow orders. The movie explores the general's controversial tenure during World War II.
I don't know how this is going to be received, General. Praying for good weather so we can kill our fellow man.
Well, I can assure you, sir, because of my intimate relations with the Almighty, if you write a good prayer, we'll have good weather.
Number 7. Annie Hall, 1977.
Yes, I'm making excellent progress. Pretty soon when I lie down on this couch, I won't have to wear the lobster bib.
Annie Hall is a 1977 romantic comedy drama film directed by Woody Allen, stars him in the lead role with Diane Keaton. Watch a nervous love story unfold as an erotic comedian, Avi Singer, falls for a ditzy, eponymous singer, Annie Hall. Let Singer guide you through the journey of his life, his childhood, his early life struggles, and eventually how he met and fell hopelessly in love with Hall. The movie won 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Actress for Diane Keaton.
Wait a minute, you just said you were going downtown.
Yeah, well, but I can...
I'm sorry.
I can go uptown, too. I live uptown, but what the hell? I mean, it'd be nice having company, you know? I mean, I hate driving alone.
Yeah?
Number 6. The Deer Hunter, 1978.
He's got no knife, he's got no jacket, he's got no pants, he's got no boots. All he's got is that stupid gun he carries around like John Wayne.
The Deer Hunter tells the story of 3 steelworkers whose lives are changed forever after fighting in the Vietnam War. The phenomenal performances and the outstanding screenplay showcase the absurdity of war and conflict. Michael Cimino captivates the audience with his powerful direction and profound character development. The war drama also marks the first Academy nomination for Meryl Streep. Released in 1978, the movie also stars Robert De Niro, John Cazale, and John Savage in lead roles.
You're a fucking bastard, you know that? Huh? Stanley, see this? This is this. This ain't something else. This is this. From now on, you're on your own.
Number 5. Rocky, 1976.
Guy comes up, offers me a fight. Big deal. Want to fight the fight? Yeah, I'll fight the big fight.
Rocky is a 1976 sports drama film directed by John G. Avildsen. and is written by and starring Sylvester Stallone. It tells the rags-to-riches story of Rocky Balboa, a small-time boxer from Philadelphia working as a debt collector for a loan shark. When heavyweight champion Apollo Creed visits Philadelphia, his managers set up an exhibition match between Creed and Rocky, touting the fight as a chance for a nobody to become a somebody. The film also stars Talia Shire, Burt Young, Burgess Meredith, and Carl Weathers.
The master of disaster, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Apollo Creed.
Number 4. The Sting, 1973.
I want to take over his operation, and I need you to help me break him.
The Sting is a 1973 heist film, directed by George Roy Hill and stars Paul Newman, Robert Redford, Robert Shaw, and Charles Durning. In the aftermath of a mutual friend's death, two con artists, Johnny Hooker and Henry Gondorf, team up to plan the most elaborate scam ever to bring down a racketeer. But the elaborate scam doesn't quite unfold the way it is planned, though. The movie won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director for George Roy Hill.
Here's your wallet. You hired a dame to take it from you. Shaw's been planning to beat your game for months. He's just been waiting for you to cheat him so he could clip you.
Who do you think you're talking to, Aaron boy? Nobody sets me up.
Number 3. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, 1975.
We have a new game today, I think, don't we, Mac?
That's right, Jess, and we want a new vote on it, don't we?
Directed by Milos Forman, the comedy drama follows the life of McMurphy, a repeat offender who gets into trouble with the law one more time and is sentenced to imprisonment by the court. To avoid jail, he pleads guilty and is instead transferred to a mental hospital for the criminally insane. Once there, he meets the oppressive nurse, Ratched, and starts a rebellion against her by rallying up mistreated patients. Released in 1975, the classic and masterpiece stars Jack Nicholson and Louise Fletcher in lead roles.
All right, just wait a minute, will you? Just 1 minute?
You can bring the subject up again tomorrow.
All right, Chief. You're our last chance. What do you say, huh?
Number 2. The Godfather Part 2, 1974.
We're both part of the same hypocrisy. But never think it applies to my family.
This sequel to the legendary original is an American gangster and crime film directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Starring Al Pacino, Robert Duvall, and Robert De Niro, it continues the enthralling story of the Corleone father and son. The movie shows the predicaments of Michael Corleone, played by Al Pacino, and young Vito Corleone, played by Robert De Niro, who attempts to expand his family's crime business. The Godfather Part 2 is viewed by many as the best sequel in cinematic history.
You can have my answer now if you like. My offer is this. Nothing. Not even the fee for the gaming license, which I would appreciate if you would put up personally.
Number 1. The Godfather, 1972.
Let me say that I swear on the souls of my grandchildren that I will not be the one to break the peace we've made here today.
The Godfather is a 1972 crime film directed by Francis Ford Coppola and stars Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, James Caan, Richard Castellano, and Robert Duvall. The story chronicles the family under the patriarch Vito Corleone, focusing on the transformation of the son, Michael Corleone, raised to have a life outside of crime, from reluctant family outsider to ruthless mafia boss. Discover the story of one of the biggest crime dynasties in cinema history, which received 3 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Actor for Marlon Brando.
I hope that we could come here and reason together. And as a reasonable man, I'm willing to do whatever's necessary to find a peaceful solution to these problems.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments below. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.